Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Rosy O, and today I'm going to do a kit up and chat for the wonderful canvas I'm planning to do for the upcoming event, Jingle Drills. And the wonderful canvas is this one. It's called Purrfectly Wrapped, and it's from Dreamerdesigns. And as you can tell, it's a kitty cat on some gifts and some wonderful snow. I fell in love when I first saw this canvas. And it's a little larger than I wanted to do for the event. It's a 60 by 80 centimeter, but it's just so cute. And it's a round diamond, so I know I can be pretty quick with it. My storage I'm going to use today, because I usually use 60, but this wonderful canvas has over 64 colors, I believe. I don't have anything bigger. Well, I do have Elizabeth Ward, but they're all being used, so I decided, you know what, I don't really show the large storage containers I have. This is the 120 count, so what it is, it's 2 layers of these wonderful bottles. I know it seems a little over, but I'm gonna try to kit up all of the diamonds so I can use all the bottles. I already put all the labels on the bottles, and just to save time, and I think I'm a little faster when I do that. Ooh, it's been a while since I've done a kit up. I didn't remember where the top was. So the first color I'm going to kit up is 165. And the thing I love about Dreamer Design diamonds is they follow the numerical order of not just DMC, but the way it is on the legend, which matches perfectly with the labels. Big fan of that. And I do apologize, I might have to pause every now and then, like right now. Sorry about that. I'm recording later in the day, and yeah, for some reason everyone thinks it's fun to race while it's almost the end of day. I do not know why they do that, but my window is kind of close to one of the main roads. Well, I believe it's a main road, and yeah, you'll hear cars racing, so I'll make sure to pause it, because it's a little hard to edit out that sound, because I've tried to do that before. So before I start talking, I do apologize. It's been a while since I've put up a video. So many things have been going on. Next color is 166. Let me see if I can figure out how to start. I was originally going to write notes, but I always forget to write notes. Excuse me. And whenever I actually write notes, I kind of forget I have notes. So I kind of don't follow them. That's why I don't usually write notes. So, well, before I start talking, how are y'all doing? Hope y'all are doing good. I know we're midweek, so we're almost there, y'all. Yeah, we're almost there. Next color is 300. Myself, yeah, so as some of y'all wonderful viewers, thank you so much for that. Oh, I think I might have stated this next color is 300. I went to go get some physical therapy done for my hand. As I had stated before, I have an issue for that of my hand being, well, kind of numb, kind of not that strong. It just really hurts. It's kind of painful. And when I went, it's not carpal tunnel. And it was, as I believed it was a theory I had, that it had to be a muscle in my arm. Which, when they reviewed me, I was correct. It's a muscle that's on the upper section of your arm. And I keep pointing, but y'all can see. I strained it. And it's kind of connected, kind of close to some muscles in your neck. So I knew that I really messed up. And the next color is our lovely 310. When I was working on a canvas that I was so stubborn on wanting to finish, and there's 2 bags of this color, so that's why I'm trying to figure out how one just fits. And yeah, I knew I was going to pay for it later on, in which I started feeling my arm hurting, starting to feel my hand numb, and I thought, ooh, yeah, I did something I shouldn't have. So the doctor agreed that it was that after I described to him what the lovely hobby that we all love to do, what I was doing that caused my arm to start hurting, I kind of described to him. He hadn't heard of diamond painting, so I explained to him what it was, and he said, yeah, that sounds about right. And mostly because when I was painting, I was working on that canvas. I didn't really have a lot of... I was working on it on my couch, and I didn't have a lot of back support. Ooh, sorry. That really could have helped me while I was painting. I just really wanted to finish it. And yeah, the price we pay for beautiful art. So he did some, mostly it's not really joint, as I said, it's more muscle management. I guess that's the best way I can word it. And yeah, he really, really worked my arm. It's a little bruised now. Goodness, how do I word it? It's not for the weak of heart. I have kind of a high pain tolerance, so I had a feeling it was going to be, it was really painful. So he gave me some exercises and all of that. Mostly he told me make sure you take breaks while you paint. Honestly, I cannot make promises. Next color is 317, but I'm slowly stopping anytime I'm really just focused on a painting. And yeah, as some of y'all wonderful viewers, again, thank you so much for that, have stated to me before, and it's not a race to take my time and enjoy the craft. And I actually been doing that a lot more, taking my time and pausing when I know that I should pause. So for that wonderful advice y'all gave me, I do take it to heart. Thank you so much for that. As you can probably see, I'm actually using the hand a little more. Still kind of annoying. Still can't feel anything. But I have a lot more movement than I had, probably a couple days ago. So it's going to take a while. He told me it would take a couple of sessions, a couple of weeks. He did offer, next color is 318. He did provide some advice of, some other than stretches, other ways that I can work on my arm with treatment and all of that. So it's slowly working there, and I'm actually getting better at diamond painting with my left hand. So, and my right hand is my dominant hand, so it took me a bit to kind of get used to it, but I'm getting a lot faster. And yeah, I'm pretty much kind of a single placer now because I cannot multi-place with my left hand. Next color is 321. So yeah, next time I'm gonna do a whip and chat, you're gonna see me single place a lot. Because every time I do it with my left hand, it's really crooked, and I'm pretty much doing double work. I can tell this is going to need 2 tubes. So, I'm placing, and then I have to go back and fix it. So I thought, no, let me just single place it instead of, trying to make it multi-place. But to me, double work since I have to go back and fix it. So I'll have to single place instead. Sorry about that. The reason I stopped talking is because I'm going to try to edit out the sections where I just stop to cut the bags. I'm trying to make sure the video is not as long, because I've been noticing my KitUp videos have been ending really long. Almost an hour. Not just because I talk a lot. Okay, maybe mostly because I talk a lot. But I've been catching that I do include everything, and I thought, yeah, let me see if I can edit that out. Hopefully you won't catch it since I'm going to edit it out. Then I really love the sound of the diamonds pouring into the containers, so I want to make sure that can be heard. So I'm going to put these 2 tubes. I usually put a label I write by hand, so that's why I make sure to put them aside. Next color is 349. I'm trying to go a little faster. So that was one of the updates I have. That was going on with me. My pesky little hand. I can actually type a little bit more, because that was the other reason I was worried. Is because it was affecting my job. Because I was having such a hard time typing with my right hand. And I had to be typing with one hand by doing the one finger method. Yeah, that just was really slowing me down. So that's why I really had to make sure I go to the doctor. Sorry, I'm listening because I'm hearing a plane flying by. Goodness, it's so loud today. Next color is 350. And yeah, that's also why I really wanted to make sure that I could, you know, get more movement and all of that. And down the line, I'll make sure to feel everything again. It's weird when I say it like that. Sorry, that was a long pause. And yeah, that's, well, like I said, it's going to take time, and all I really want is just to be able to, you know, continue crafting, continue doing everything I usually do. It's going to be a little slower this time, but I know I can do it. I'm really stubborn like that. So that's one story I wanted to say. My next story, ooh, it came out of nowhere. Next color's 400. So the reason I also didn't put a video, I was planning to do a video yesterday, and for Veterans Day. I actually had an idea because I had seen other diamond painters. I don't know if I saved the color. I always forget if I do. This is 400. For a video idea for Veterans Day. And I actually was going to pull out my canvas I was trying to work on during 4th of July this summer. But unfortunately, as a majority of my paintings, they become a whip. So I wasn't able to finish the canvas. I was actually going to pull it out and do it for Veterans Day because it had the American flag and everything. So I really wanted to show that. And then something really plot twist happened. Next color is 413. So when I was heading home from work, we saw a really huge smoke cloud. And I thought it was from a distance until we were driving up closer. And I spotted... Sorry, I timed that on purpose. It was getting closer and closer, heading to our home. And until we saw the full line of cars that were stopped at the light that we would need to turn to get into, well, our home. Well, our apartment. Anyway, it's an apartment building. Next color's 414. And yeah, I started to get worried because it was really, really close to the building. And I started thinking, oh my goodness, don't tell me the apartment building caught on fire. I wouldn't be surprised with some things I've seen around here. And no, it wasn't the apartment building. Other than we saw that, of course, there were a lot of officers and all of that, directing traffic, making sure, you know, everyone can get home. And mostly to help the fire trucks. What happened was not a car. It kind of looked like a semi-truck that was hauling some items. 434 is the next color. Drove right into a power line. The pole holding the power lines. And it broke it in half. So if you see the power line straight, it is pretty much knocked over sideways. So it pulled down all of the lines. That wasn't just for our apartment building, but for the whole block. So it's affecting homes, businesses, and all of that. The reason we saw the smoke of fire is because, of course, there was a fire because it was a power generator. So it caught on fire, and that's why the fire department had to be around to take care of that, and mostly to keep it from spreading. And that's what I was worried, that it might have hit the apartments, because it's our apartments here, power line right next to us. So if I actually peek out my window, I actually see the fallen power lines in the ground. It's a little creepy. Look at me, look out. So I didn't have power for a while, meaning I couldn't record, unfortunately. Next color is 435. And I'm just so grateful for the fire department to handle the fire, because it really was really close to our building. And luckily, it didn't catch. Thank goodness for that. So shout out to all firefighters out there. Thank you so much for your hard work. And yeah, so all of us were in the dark. I saw my neighbors hanging out. So it's pretty much, it kind of made me think of a block party. Because people were outside with their grills on. And of course, perfect timing, the temperature dropped around here where I live. Which we'd been wanting, but horrible timing. We don't have power now. So we're out in the cold, literally. Next color is 597. And so that's why some neighbors were pulling, just turning on their barbecues. Not just for the heat, but also for, to cook dinner. Since we didn't have power for the ovens. It was pretty smart. I didn't think of that. I thought, oh, that actually is a good idea. Because we don't know you don't know when our power will go out. And in my apartments, it's gone out a lot. So it's kind of funny that this one went out as well. Well, this one's kind of, power line went down. Makes sense why the power went out. 606 is the next color. I think I need another tube for this one. No, I'm going to take a chance. I think I might get it all to fit. And I'm hearing a plane, so if I just stop, I'm going to pause the video. I'm hearing a plane kind of fly really closely. Ooh, I'm really taking a chance. Maybe? Oh, I think I'm kind of cutting it close. Ooh, taking out the bottle is going to be... have to be real careful with it. Oh, perfect. I have a little bit of space left. This is an ARTDOT storage containers. I love these tubes. As you just saw, barely space, but it was able to catch it all. I really love these storage containers. 608 is the next color. So, sorry, to continue the story. So, we just all had to wait it out. Which I thought it was really cool. I thought it looked really neat. Everyone, starting their fire pits, their barbecues. Some people just were sitting in their cars with their heaters on. Because it did start getting, since the sun was already going down, it's starting to get real chilly. So, which means we didn't have internet, we didn't have anything. I actually tried to diamond paint, but there was no light, so I had no idea how I was going to be able to do that. 699 is the next color. So, I crocheted a bit. I didn't want to strain my hand, but I don't usually use my hands a lot. Well, I do, but I don't pull as strongly as I place when I paint. Hopefully that made sense. And yeah, and I was able to kind of crochet a bit. I actually got a video recommended on my YouTube channel of some nice, really comfy looking crochet cardigans. Or, yeah, cardigans is the way they worded it. Next color is 700. And yeah, I really want to make one. Considering everything I've crocheted and I've knit, I've never made a cardigan before. And the pattern I saw is actually really easy. And trust me, I have more than enough yarn to make one. It's just having the time to do it and all of that is the issue. And why did it stop? There we go. Yeah, I thought maybe I put a dryer sheet. No, it just, I think I poured it faster than the port funnel. Oh, it's a really pretty green. I didn't notice that. So the next color is 702. I really like these little labels. So, yeah, so we just waited it out. And it was probably almost 2 in the morning when everything came back. Not just the power, but our Wi-Fi and all of that, because we need to make sure all connections and everything was working fine, because my home, we use mostly Wi-Fi more than anything, so that's why I really wanted to make sure. But I knew the next day I would have to stay at home, do cleanup and everything, mostly stuff in the fridge and all of that. As you all know, when power goes out, refrigerator tries to stay as cool as it can. 712 is the next color. But I had items, dairy items and all of that I had a feeling they might turn. So that's why I had to do cleanup. That was not fun. Well, now it gave me a reason to really clean my fridge. Well, yeah, I'm being honest with that. But everything was cleaned and all of that. And since I have my light back on, I can, record this wonderful video. And I just saw what it did. Again, oh, that looks so neat when I tap it. Since I can view the bottle, I just see everything pour all perfect. Yeah, I'm listening. I hear another plane too. So that's also why I've been behind on my videos. So apologies for that. Even I can't stop the power lines from going down. 732 is the next color. I can pay the light bill, but that's all I got. And mostly I just really also wanted to make sure to do this wonderful KitUp video. Because the event starts on the 15th, which is this weekend. And I'm planning to do a whip and chat first diamond placed with this painting. Just so, you know, I can give you all another chat. I'm sure I'll be able to update on something else on the weekend. Mostly, I just wanted to, you know, show you all the start of the painting. 742 is the next color. I'm just real excited to start this one because it's so cute. And I just really like the kitty cat. I probably stated before I have a calico, so that's why I really wanted this canvas. My poor kitty cat doesn't... I showed her the canvas and she just looks at me like, okay, if you're happy. Like, she doesn't... She's a cat. She's just, you know, happy that you pet her and look at her, and that's it. Me, I'm just having her, you know, look at the painting, and I don't know. I think she approves. 760 is the next color. Oh, now I remember what was the other story I was going to say. Well, in the end, everything's fine again. So, yeah, everything was fine again. They cleaned up everything, make sure everything's connected again, double checked all the wiring and all of that. Since it was they did have to kill the lines, but it was active for a while, so they had to make sure everything was okay with that. Active power lines that are not rooted and all of that, it's really dangerous, so always keep an eye out on that. You never know, you'd be surprised how randomly there would be a fallen line somewhere. 780 is the next color. So, we're good. We're good. Get back to my painting. My next story I was going to say is this canvas that I stated I'm doing for the event. Because the event is till, I believe, until the week before the end of December. I always forget what the exact date is. So it's going to take me a while because it is a big canvas. It's a 60 by 80 centimeter one. Next color is 782 that I thought I kind of decided to take this painting to my coworkers to diamond paint one more time. Because some of them had asked me. And they really did enjoy when we did that. When we painted the canvas together. And I do apologize. I don't believe I did an update on that. I didn't do my month in review for... excuse me. What was the last month? October? Wait, we're November. September, October. Yeah, sorry. I have to say it that way so I can remember the month order. 801 is the next color. Ooh, that's a little embarrassing. And yeah, sorry, I haven't done it. I was gonna do it, but I think I'm gonna need 2 tubes for this one. I only completed one canvas in October, and I didn't really get to work on a lot of whips. I did some, like, I worked on a little bit, but not so much that, you know, it's such a big completed section. So that's why I decided, yeah, and since everything, my timing with everything and all of that was thrown off a bit, that's why I didn't have a chance to sit down and do the, ooh, I almost dropped the label because for some reason it was popping off of the tape. Let me fix it real quick. That's why I didn't plan to do one, so apologies. No month. What is it called though? Month review, I guess. 815 is the next color. But this month I have been working on a lot of other whips I have. Since I had stated I wanted to work on more whips before the start of the event, just so I can get ahead on a lot of them. Because I have a lot of whips. And I've been watching other diamond painting channels. Oh, sorry, I segued again. I do that a lot. So, yeah. So, stay tuned. I'll give you all an update on the wonderful canvas that we did in October. It was the really cute witch that was flying in the sky on a broom. I love how it came out. I just, as I said, I'll figure out how to make a video of that. So you can all see how it came out. 840 is the next color. And also when I do take this painting and I bring it back, I'll show you all how much work was done and all of that. Yeah, this, I think I said it, 840 was this color. Ooh, I'm trying to get faster. I think we're about to hit, yeah. I think if I edit a lot of stuff out, I think I can make this video faster. But oh my goodness, I just don't know why. I do not know why my KitUp videos always end up so long. 841 is the next color. Oh, it's a little question mark. I like that. So stay tuned for that when I do have them work on it. I'm just really excited because they were just so excited and they asked me when's the next time they can paint. And I've directed them, you know, where they can purchase some more budget friendly and all that. But I think we all enjoyed painting together. And I actually really did enjoy it. So I like that, you know, we were able to do that again. And fortunately, it is a big canvas. So I don't have to worry about, you know, anyone having problems reaching over or anything. That was the original reason why I picked that large canvas for October. Is mostly because I feel bad people trying to reach over to paint on a section they want to paint on. Next color is 890. And this one's big enough. And the table we have in my office is not that thin. So that's why it'll perfectly fit without anyone having to strain themselves a bit. That's the last thing I want to do. Sorry, I really focused on that one. So let me get the next color. Next color is 918. Yeah, some of the washi tape hangs off a bit, so it'll stick to my fingers. So sorry about that if you see me kind of dropping it around. It was 918. Yeah. Oh, this all should fit in the tube. 3, sorry. I think the color 310 was the only one that was more than one packet, I believe. I think, unless I jinxed myself. No, there is another color. And I believe it's 3865, or wonderful white color. Because as you all saw, there's a lot of snow in the painting. 920 is the next color. So I can see why, yeah, it'd have a large packet. Trying to see where I move to the next color. And it's this one. 920, right? Yeah. This canvas, sorry about that. I had to stop real quick. And I hear a car. Sorry about that. Ooh, oh my goodness. Sorry. Sorry I make that noise too. It just surprises to me that that many can fit in just a one tube. See, as you can see, and there's space. Ooh, one moment. Sorry about that. There, the plane did end up passing by. The next color is 921. That's how I was listening really, really intently. And as soon as I heard it getting too close, I was like, nope, time to pause the video. And I was stating some apologies. I knew I was saying something. We'll come back. Oh, so, well, I know we're in November, and I had stated a couple months ago that I was going to bring up the idea of, well, a video idea I want to do in spring of next year, just to change it up on the channel. 922 is the next color. I want to work on my older kits or canvases next year because I have so many. And I originally stated that I want to, you know, grab all of my old canvases. From my oldest canvases are from 2024. Next year will be year 3 in diamond painting for myself. Oh my goodness. That's a plot twist. So they're not that old, but I still feel bad because since I'm always purchasing new canvases, 938 is the next color. I know these poor canvases keep getting moved back more and more. So I thought, yeah, 2026 is the year I'm going to work on them. Because that'd be 2 years. So I thought, yeah, let me do that. So I did make a list and of all of my oldest canvases from 2024 that I was going to put it in one of those little roulette kind of little virtual spinny things. I don't know what to call them. I call them roulettes because that's what they make me think of. 971 is the next color. And they're online. Some people use them for giveaways or pulling out names or anything. I'm thinking of doing that for canvases. But there's a plot twist to mine a bit. I already had decided what canvas I'm going to work. First canvas I am going to work on in spring of next year. Because other than I plan to only do 2 big events next year, I'm not going to be signing up an event every month like I used to do that. I learned my lesson. It was just way too much for me. And now that my time is really limited, I have to be really specific on which ones I want to do. 3021 is the next color. So the 2 biggest events I really enjoy doing are the ones I just... Drills and Chills, which I just did recently. And Jingle Drills, that's going to come up. I like those 2 events. I don't know why. I find them really fun. Apologies, I don't know if I said this color. 3021, this nice dark gray. Mostly so it'll give me a chance throughout the year to work on canvases I want to work on and not feel, you know, that I have to do it because of an event or anything like that. Don't get me wrong, events are really fun, they're really enjoyable. And if you like them, go for it. Myself, I just have to time myself. And 3022 is the next color, and that's where the idea of, yeah, you know what, 2026 I'm going to work on my old 2024 canvases. Sorry, stay quiet there. The first canvas I want to start on is a Dreamerdesigns canvas, a round one. And when I did the unboxing of it, I believe a couple months ago, or I think a month ago, it's, oh my goodness, I can't remember the first word. I think it's Everyday Roses, I believe. It's wonderful patch of roses in front of a mountain. 3023 is the next color. Oh, I love the 8th note. I love when they do little music notes. I saw that canvas has crystalline diamonds, and I don't usually get canvases that have that. I've gone probably 2 canvases that have crystalline. Of course, different companies call them different things, but for me, I call them crystalline, like crystal diamonds, I guess. I'm currently working on my pour chroma painting, my square painting from Diamondart Clip. Next color is 3024. That one does have, I guess you can call them crystal diamonds. Yeah, they're kind of like crystal diamonds. Oh, this is a really pretty light gray. I like that. And I don't know if there's any other whip I have that it has crystal diamonds. But that canvas, I just fell in love. I remember when I unboxed it. And all the other unboxings I've done, that canvas always stayed in the back of my mind. So I have decided that's the first canvas I'm going to do for 2026. 3348 is the next color. And it's a round shaped diamond, so it shouldn't take me long to work on it. And I'm not going to time myself. I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to kit it up. of course, record it for y'all. And voila, just start painting with it. Or painting on it. Whoop, sorry about that. And mostly just so I can actually, you know, take my time, relax, and be excited that I'm going to finish the canvas. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not going to leave my whips behind. So even though I'm going to be working on that new canvas, I'm also going to be working on a whip on the side. Because even though if I know 3712 is the next color, I know I'm going to really just focus on this canvas. I get bored a bit. So that's why I have so many whips, so I can be switching around. To me, I find that more exciting. And it gives my brain a refresher, so I don't just be focusing on one canvas. I don't know why I can't do that. Yeah, so that's why I decided, you know what, I'm going to do that in spring. After I finish that canvas, that's when I'll run the roulette. Originally, I was going to have you all vote, but it's over. It's over 70 canvases I have that I bought in 2024. 3721 is the next color. Because that actually was the year I actually started diamond painting. And yeah, I went a little crazy buying canvases that I just ignored everything about it. I just love the art. I just love the canvas. And I just knew I wanted to have it. But I wasn't paying attention of the size, what kind of diamond it is, anything like that. I just grabbed it because there's, you know, I thought the canvases were pretty. I really liked the art. Till later down the line when I started actually, you know, paying attention to everything. Oh, that is such a small amount. I figured, uh-oh, I bought a whole bunch of large ones. I do. I own a lot of large canvases. Mostly because I just like the art. Ooh. I forgot what tube I was on. 3756 is the next color. So that's why I decided I'm going to do the roulette. Oh, this one has two. Oh, so it's 3756 that has two. I don't know why I thought it was 3065. Well, that's kind of close. So yeah, that's why I'm also worried that if I'm doing the roulette idea, that if every time I run it, I get a large canvas every single time, I'm going to fall behind on trying to finish the canvases. Because I have that kind of luck. Honestly, I do. And, oh my goodness, I'm going to end up with 100 centimeter large painting. Every time I spin the roulette. I have that. Kind of a little worried about that. And I hear a plane. I'm just not sure if it's going to pass by me. And I'm going to, whoop, yep, I need another tube. I just saw some bounce out. Sorry, I just got quiet because I'm really paying attention. Get another tube. I have a lot of extras. Thank goodness I did that. You know, I'm just going to grab this one. Whoop, there we go. Yeah, I think it flew over. I don't know, unless no. And that's an idea I have for next year. So, stay tuned for that. And, yeah, if anyone, I guess, that has a channel, please don't steal my idea. No, it's okay. If you kind of want to do it, go for it. It's just, to me, I think it's kind of brave because it's all RNG. It's all random luck, whether, you know, you don't end up getting really, really large canvases every time you spin the wheel. 3787 is the next color. But, yeah, I don't know. Maybe there's something I can tweak about it. I'll think about it. Oh. The only thing I'm not including is I call them my graduation present canvases. They're really large canvases that I've decided that I will work on and complete when I hit year 5 in my diamond painting journey. Mostly because the majority of my really, really large ones are squares. Since I am still so slow working on square diamonds. 3799 is the next color. It's a good number of canvases I bought. Mostly because, again, I really love the art. I knew the size. how big it was going to be, but I was just thinking, nope, this is what I want to do further down the line as a graduation present to myself. It sounds kind of weird when I say it like that. Ooh, I don't think they're all going to fit. And I want to move the tube. They're all going to jump everywhere. I just kept pouring, and then I saw, they're going to jump everywhere. As soon as I move it, they're going to do that. Oh, it's not that many. Oh, that was more. I don't know why. I thought this one would be less, but I guess not. I really love this funnel. It kind of holds it all together until I actually move the container. I really like that. Try to get the next tube. So yeah, so those canvases, yeah, I won't put them in the little roulette idea I have. As I said, a graduation present for myself. And the reason I call it graduation present is because I believe all of the years that, you know, when I do here year 5, kind of like lessons. Because, you know, when you first start diamond painting, you're new. You're either, you know, you're starting from scratch, you've never seen the craft before, or maybe you have, and you've been, you know, slowly paying attention and watching, you know, channels of wonderful painters who've been doing it for years. To me, I think of it like lessons. So year 5 to me is a graduation that I could honestly say, hey, I don't want to say professional, because no, I am not. Next color is 3808. I am among those who put in their time into the wonderful diamond painting craft. So that's why I call it a graduation present. Because I feel more comfortable on working those with large canvases, and be more comfortable on giving, you know, advice to you all. Especially if you're new to the craft. So year 5, I feel a little bit more established. I guess that's the best way I can say it. And don't get me wrong, I know there's some diamond painters who've been painting way longer than I have. But year 5 is my mark for me, so I'm just going to keep you all in suspense for a really long time. I don't know. Ooh, apologies. I forgot how to talk there. Sorry for that. I think maybe down the line, I'll do a stash video of showing those canvases specifically. The ones I've decreed as my graduation presents. It's a lot of them. I'll give you a little tidbit. I guess I can say it that way. Diamond Art Club. The Randall Spangler Castles, or houses. No, they're houses, actually. They're the 4 Randall Spangler houses of each seasons. The spring, summer, fall, and winter. There are 4 of them. Really, really large canvases. I fell in love when I first saw them. And I've seen them completed. And here goes Rosie, wanting to collect them. So I did. Well, I'm missing only one. And I'm missing, I think, summer? I believe that's the only one I'm missing. I'm grabbing the next set of diamonds. I always put them in these little boxes. It's a little easier to organize them. Next color is 3809. And oh my goodness, I thought I only have one. No, it has 2. Oh, no. Oh my goodness, I have to be careful. 3809 and 3810. Ooh, these diamonds don't want to stay put. They look alike. I thought it was 2 bags. Ooh. Good thing I stopped myself, because I'm going to try to open it and try to pour them in the same tube. So yeah, so I have, for those canvases, I have spring, fall, and winter. I don't have summer. Because when I first saw those homes and the houses, and I really wanted to start collecting them all, I didn't know that it was all 4 seasons. I thought it was just for one. The first one I bought was the fall one, because I fell in love with that canvas. And then I saw, oh my goodness, it has all the seasons. So a lot of them I had to wait for restock. The winter one and the spring one I had to. I hadn't caught or seen the summer one restock. So when that one does, ooh, I'm going to pick it up. Those are the ones that I consider graduation presents, because they're really big and they're square diamonds. So those I'm going to have aside. So there you go. That's one set of 4 actually paintings, really large ones that I plan to work on in my diamond painting year 5. And don't get me wrong, no one's telling me to do that, anything like that. I just thought of that because, as I said, to me, I think of it as an accomplishment. 3810 is the next color that I, you know, stuck it through and really, really have fallen in love with the hobby, the craft, whatever you want to call it. Diamond painting. So I know I'll keep, even past year 5, I know I'm going to keep painting. Because, first of all, I own a lot of paintings. Second of all, I really do enjoy it. It's just, this issue has taught me a lesson to slow down a bit. Because, as I stated, it's not, I don't have to race, I don't have to go fast or anything. And I'm not doing any events or anything. I was, you know, just painting for the love of painting. As cheesy as that sounds. And I do apologize if I sound tired. I'm recording, as I stated, near the end of the day. And I have work tomorrow. Oh my goodness, I never learned my lesson. And mostly because I really did want to put this video out. Because as I haven't put anything out there and I just kind of disappeared a bit. So sorry for that. Next color is 3819. Oh, that actually reminds me of something. So, I know I haven't responded to a lot of comments, mostly because I couldn't really type. But now that I'm typing a little bit better, I'm going to try my best to really, really respond to a lot of them. But I do read them. And I saw somebody recently put a comment asking if I had, what was the term they used? Canadian heritage, I believe. Because she says that I apologize a lot. I don't. First of all, I don't. I don't have, to my understanding, any, you know, Canadian blood or anything in me. I live in Texas, so I'm all Texan all the way. But manners is the best way I can word it. 3821 is the next color. I got raised and taught that way, so for myself, if I ever feel, you know, anything that, goodness, I can't even describe it. I'm putting myself in the spot a bit. I want to say a habit is probably the closest way, but mostly it's just courtesy for me. To me, that's how it feels, because that's how I was raised. So that's why I apologize a lot. And I've had friends tell me that they say, you always do it. And I tell them it's just, I don't know. I feel bad sometimes. 3822, especially with something I did. And, you know, it's hard to explain, y'all. And so, yeah, just to answer that, no, it's not. But I really did love that comment, though, when I saw that. Never would have thought that. And he also said that they do the same thing. So there you go. See? You get me. You get it. It's just, you know. Everyone has different ways of the way they are. Man, that sounded dramatic. Ooh, I'm trying to go faster. And I had stated I did not want this to be an hour video. Of course it's going to be an hour video. You know why? Because Rosie takes forever. Next color is 3841. This canvas does have over 60 colors. No, I'm not blaming the canvas. Oh, a little bit. Usually whenever I have canvases this big, it does take me this long. Because I've kitted up a canvas with around 40 colors. Yeah, it did not. My recording did not take that long. Even shorter when I do a kit up, for example, my ARTDOT canvases, it doesn't have that many colors. I am so quick on kitting up those canvases, so my videos are a little longer. It's always the 60 ones that take me longer. Next color, ooh, static's getting me, is 3852. Yours is interesting. It's the plastic the outside of the plastic that has the static. Oh, apologies. Ooh, that plane got way too close. That's why I had to pause it really quickly because you were going to hear it. It sounded really low, so I knew it was going to pick up on the microphone. Now I'm trying to rush a bit. Yeah, I forgot 3852 had 2 bags because when I was first cutting them and separating them, they were on separate strips. So I caught, oh my goodness, it has 2 of them. So that's why I was really trying to make sure to remember that this wonderful color is the same one. Because I was worried, ooh, if I pour them and they're different ones. Now it's the same color. So I keep triple checking the color number. And there we go. Ooh, I had to be real careful pulling that one out. It was almost to the top, so... Well, actually, I'm going to put it aside since I have to make a label. Oop, one got away. I forgot what I was talking about. Because the plane surprised me. I was thinking, what was I talking about again? Sorry, I'm just really focusing because I really do not want to go over an hour in this recording. 3853. Oh, it's the 16th note. As you can see, it's so cute. I love that. Like I said, I love seeing the musical notes on the wonderful little canvases. Oh, Diamond Art Club. Diamond dots. So, yeah, for some reason, I can kit up those really quickly. I thought those recordings are real short. I don't know why. It's just something about those diamonds. They're just... And they're the same thing. They're in sealed bags. It's not... They're not in resealable... I'm sorry. Yeah, resealable bags. They're in, you know, plastic bags that we have to cut. I just don't know why I'm super quick on kitting those up. Maybe because it's diamond dots. The next color is 3854. Oh, I'm going. Just a bit more. Which makes me start thinking when I actually do start working on the larger canvases I have. Because I have... Ooh, this one got stuck. I do have some canvases that the colors are in the 90 range. Yeah, those, I know when I kit those up, they're going to take a while. Then I would have to use either this 120 count storage or my... No... I was going to say my Elizabeth Ward because sometimes for myself, I think those containers hold a lot more. Next color is 3062, but I don't think I've kitted up a 90 count canvas. 90, yeah. 90 count color. I guess that's the best way to word it. And yeah, yeah, I don't think I have. But I do know the Elizabeth Ward containers do hold a lot. Since they also have the large sizes, so it'll hold several bags of color. I think if I ever do the large canvases, I think I'll have to use one of those. But I have a feeling I would have to end up using 2 trays. 3863. Or I can always just stick, because I've gotten so used to using the tube storage. Since I do have the funnel for it. I don't have a funnel for Elizabeth Ward containers. So it takes me a little longer, and I do end up spilling a lot more when I'm kitting up in those kind of containers. I just need to get a funnel for it, which I'm going to have to find one. All my Elizabeth Ward boxes all are kitted up with random whips I have on the side. 3865 is the next color. Yep, I'm going to need several tubes for this color. You'll see it in a moment. It has 3 wonderful packets of our lovely white. I'm going to need 3 tubes for it. See, it did make sense to use the 120 count storage. I like it. Let me see if I can do this quickly since it's all the same color. There's one canvas oh, you know what? I really forgot about that canvas. There's one canvas I kitted up in a Elizabeth Ward container. I think I mentioned it once before. It's a Diamond Art Club canvas. Sorry about that. The canvas, I believe, is called Aim for the Moon, I believe. It's just a wonderful image of a colorful moon with some wonderful color effects around it. I just fell in love when I first saw that canvas completed, and it actually is one of my older canvases from 2024. I kitted it up because I wanted to work on just a canvas on the side, and it was around my first year diamond painting, so I didn't take into account that, you know, larger ones take longer and all of that. I kitted it up and I thought, oh, you know what, I'll work on it when I have a chance. I never did. That's when I started signing up for events almost every month, and that poor painting just got put aside. I never placed any diamonds on it. It's just kitted up and ready to go. It just kept moving with me everywhere, and I never started on that poor canvas. Maybe I should start that one for spring. Because it is. It's ready to go, and it's all kitted up. Oh. Sorry, I'm just making sure I don't pour out of the tube again. There we go. Maybe I should work on that one. But I really want to work on the rose one. I got so excited about working on that one when I was thinking about the idea for 2026. I just really want to work on the rose one. But I feel bad for that canvas because it's just there. It's there and it's been waiting to be, you know, completed. It is a large painting. I don't remember. It's a square shaped canvas, so I'm not sure if it's 50 by 50 or 60 by 60, or I'm making it bigger than it is. I think I need another 2 for that, I think. Yeah, I'll have to check when I'll look at my... I already forgot what the program's called. What's it called again? Gems Flow. There you go. Sorry, I forgot what the app was called that put all my inventory for my paintings. It has the count of the... I'm sorry, it has the measurements of the canvas, so... I want to say it's a 50 by 50. It's big, but it's not that big. And it is. It's a square shape, so it's not more landscape. It's just a perfect square. I kind of like that. Oh, I think that's the last bag. Let me pour all the ones that got out. And there we go. I love these trees. Makes it easier to pour everything out. Ooh, I think I have... Oh, yeah. Dreamer Designs put their special diamonds at the end. So the last couple of colors, they're either AB diamonds or Dreamer Dust diamonds. I love that they call them Dreamer Dust, by the way. So as you can see, I'm picking up this layer of diamonds, which I already kitted up. I don't know where to put it. This painting, other than when I'm going to take it to my office, I don't really plan to move around with it because the box is really big. So that's why I kind of don't want to do that. For a special diamond, Ep517. It's a really nice green AB. Oh, it's such a small amount. And I really love ABs from Dreamer Designs. So, well, I love all the, especially the round diamonds. I love the round diamonds. That's the majority of my Dreamer Designs. I'm going to try to be getting just rounds. But recently, I did get one square. And I haven't unboxed it yet because it's a large canvas. But I purchased it when I purchased this wonderful canvas. For free shipping. Then they gave me a good discount. So that's why I did that. AB741 is the next color. And it actually came back in stock. It was a painting I saw a long time ago. And Dreamer Design sent me a text message letting me know, hey, one of your favorite canvases is back in stock. And I saw it and I had to pick it up. There's actually 3 Dreamer Design canvases. I'm waiting for them to get restocked. They're round. But, oh my goodness, I love those canvases. So in 2026, so I'm always purchasing, sorry, I almost dropped that. That's why I was being really careful. I'm always purchasing canvases because, you know, the art of collecting, whatever. DD444. I love that it's DD. DD444 is the next color. It's their Dreamer Dust color, diamonds. And I'm planning to purchase a lot more Dreamer designs. I think, this I will apologize for. I always say it every time why I purchase a lot of Diamond Art Club is because their warehouse is in Texas, so I get the paintings quick, a lot more faster than Dreamer Designs. But Dreamer Designs does have warehouses in the US, so it doesn't take as long as it used to. And final color DD445. I'm going to say 445, but that sounds weird. Unless you're ordering kits from their overseas collection, which I did, so I'm not going to get those till the end of the month. Oh, this is the first diamonds I actually see static. As you probably saw when I was kitting everything up, there wasn't static in the bags. That's why I like Dreamer Design diamonds a lot. I don't usually get static. This is surprising to me. Let's see if I can get them out. Well, I'm gonna have to get. Ooh, I'm gonna have to get a dryer sheet. Ooh, yeah. Did I just say ooh, yeah? Apologies. I didn't notice I said it like that. I think I have my dryer sheets around here. Oh, yeah. Ooh, there was one thing I wanted to say as well, but I need stories for my whip and chat, which will be this weekend, so stay tuned. There's one other thing I wanted to update. Whoop. But I'll do it this weekend when I start on this canvas. I usually would do the trick for the static, but I'm just trying to save time. If I can get this in the little bag. No, really, I don't usually get static in Dreamer Design diamonds. Especially when I'm doing KitUps. This is surprising. It's a special diamond too. Apologies, I have to shake it. I hope it takes care of it, because sometimes it doesn't. And this canvas is one of their new releases. I think from last week. So the diamonds are not that old. Oh, I was curious though. And that it was only special diamonds that had... Ooh, the static. I'm really tapping it. I'm going to have to put the dryer sheet in it because it's, as you can probably see, the static is really, whoop, it's bouncing on my finger. Whoop, there we go. Where did I put that dryer sheet? Oh, I think I left it in the bag. No, let me get a different sheet because I think that one was too old. Oh, there we go, found one. Voila. Oh my goodness, they really, oh, I found it. They're really trying to bounce out. That's the thing with static. It loves bouncing out whenever, especially when you touch the diamond. The diamonds just fly everywhere. For some, when I was messing with static, yeah, I found out they did that. I lost a lot of diamonds when I was first getting up. I gotta make note of making sure to update y'all on a different topic when I do my whip and chat. There we go. The dryer sheets will take care of it. Oh, I really love this yellow color. I really hope it's in the wallpaper in the painting. So even though I have to have them all separate, since I have to put separate labels, which I'll do off camera, don't worry, we're done. I already kitted up all the colors. It's a lot of colors that I had to use extra tubes on. I put them here real quick so I don't separate them. Because it's happened before and I forgot which color was which, and yeah, I'm not doing that again. So let me put this aside real quick. As you can see, everything's all nice and kitted up, all both rows. Even though I have to put a lot of extra labels, I really love this large storage. So that's not prepared that, as I stated, if I ever have to do a larger one, I'll have enough. There's actually one more, and I believe it's 240, and it's a triple decker. So it's a huge box. That's also through ARTDOT. I'm not too sure if down the line I'll have to get one of those, but if I do, keep y'all updated. Because I just really love these storage containers. And everything I've used, and the canvas as well, I'll put in the description below. if maybe a nice kitty cat looking out the window is your cup of tea. Oh, this is so perfect for the holidays. And again, if you're a returning viewer, thank you so much for coming back. I really do appreciate it. If you're new to the channel, all I ask is if you can do the usual. If you can like, comment, and subscribe, I really appreciate that as well. Really helps put the channel out there, and it really allows me the opportunity to show all of these wonderful diamond paintings we love to do. I kind of want to question an emoji, or both. My question is any of y'all signing up also for Jingle Drills, which is the wonderful event that's going to be starting up soon? And if you are, what canvas are you going to work on? I love seeing all of the different holiday canvases, especially for this event, because some of them are just so pretty, and mostly because I get to see new canvases too. If you're not, a little kitty cat emoji, I'd be happy with that as well. It just kindly lets me know that y'all enjoyed this wonderful video and was really kind enough to watch it all the way to the end. Mostly because I like the emojis. And again, thank you for your time and have yourself a wonderful day. Thank you.